Bienvenue quand même sur Twitch TV avec copains. YouTube, oui, copains, ainsi que mixer.com, oui, copains. Je suis Richard, autour de jusqu'à très tard. Et c'est ma fête. Et j'en profite quand même. Et donc, je vérifie les médias sociaux. J'ai pas ouvert. Là. Ah, il y a déjà Streambot qui a retweeté. Parce que les bots aiment ça retweeter. L'autre affaire. Dans la petite chose, j'ai oublié de partir. Le Discord. Bon, on va faire un shameless plug, tiens. Je vais essayer de trouver le les oreilles. Ah, j'ai l'impression d'avoir fait la musique trop intensément dans les oreilles. Enfin, je vais faire shameless plug. Qu'est-ce que non, c'est pas ça. Ça, bon. Oh. Ouais, des mots. C'est pas Day of the Tentacle ce soir. Ça, on va dire à tout le monde en francophonie. Enfin, je m'espère sur le partage de stream ici. Ça. Non, si je me suis connecté, il faudrait que ce soit en anglais. Sur les Java Blue, je me suis. Ah non, non, c'est pas. Ah, j'en sais pas. Super. Je pense que je peux. Je peux pas. Il faudrait que je sois. C'est pas parce que les streamers live, moi je peux pas. Chaîne perso. Ça me dit rien. Attends. Je peux le faire là. Let's go. Y a-tu quelque chose? Attends. C'est bon? J'ai pas de promo maintenant. On va voir si je peux. Non, attends, retire-toi. Je vais retirer. Non, non, c'est pas, je peux pas comme dire. J'aimerais ça pouvoir mettre. Je l'aime pas ça. C'est comme. Shameless plug ici. Talk. It's a shameless plug. Yeah. Ça très TV. Qu'est-ce qui se passe à travers? Ah! Mais quelque chose dit que je suis en live. Ou tout. Non, c'est à travers. Ok. Ça. Allez, blabla. C'est pas le temps pour ça. J'aimerais voir ça. Bon, on va mettre ça ici. Est-ce que je peux mettre ça là? On va essayer Chavardu. Et je suis en train de. C'est un peu plate, parce que je peux pas dire que je suis en train de streamer. Sur la chaîne personnelle. Je sais pas, clip de chaîne, live. Bon, c'est assez. Enter. Et on va se mettre mon écran. C'est ça l'inconvénient d'avoir un écran pour tout. C'est que tu vois pas ce qui se passe. Comme ça. Bon, on continue à les parties. Il y a personne. C'est dommage, mais c'est comme ça. Ça arrive. Il va faire chaud avec le nombre de lumière que j'ai là. Ah. Je sais pas si c'est un contour vert en ce moment. Ça va. Il y a un petit halo vert, c'est un peu bizarre. Je mets plus de lumière ici. Ça fait pas grand chose. Je sais pas si soir la caméra. Oh, je t'ai vu de mauvais angle. Pas grave. Let's go. C'est que je t'ai rendu encore. Ah oui, le fameux saut d'Esparte qui assiège. Où sont ces sauts? Est-ce que je vais arrêter le mode exploratoire puis aller dans le quête? Faut qu'ils me disent pas ce qu'ils sont. Parce que là, ils me donnent des indices, mais il faut que je cherche. C'est le fun. J'aimerais ça avancer un peu. Et le changement est long, je vous avertis. Je pense que c'est quoi la page aujourd'hui? C'est ça, eux? Ah oui, oui, c'est vrai. Excuse. Bon. Donc. J'ai pas été plein, peut-être que c'est là qu'on est gens. Je suis en train de d'aller pas les marques spatiales d'effort tenu par Sparte. C'est bon ça. Aucun like. Ça je paye. C'est pas un fort. Le polymarque, c'est pas le polymarque de Sparte. Fait que je suis mieux pas aller là. Découvert. On va aller près de la plaine assiégée. Désolé. Il y a des brumes ces temps-ci. Et je l'échappe. Ah, belle idée. Donc, par là-bas. Ce monde assiégé. C'est bien ça. Ouais, dans mon dos. Par là-bas. ours ces temps-ci. Pas de soldats ici. Non, des bêtes. Ok, là. Pourquoi je fais pas de Fortnite? C'est pas un jeu que j'aime. Tarzan. Tout le monde fait du Fortnite. Si tout le monde fait du Fortnite, c'est pas le fun d'avoir que ça sur Twitch et sur YouTube. Je remarque que c'est sur YouTube en ce moment. Là, je cherche des points ACG. J'ai déjà fait ça là. Bon, on va aller se prendre contre les Spartes. Et faire attention parce que des ours, c'est pas mal dans le coin. Ça, c'est bien tout à chercher ici. C'est très agressif. Les Spartes sont morts.
Let's go.
Ok.
Off we go
Tellement
now.
blanc que j'avais l'impression que c'était pas. Ouais, Fortnite, ouais, c'est certain que j'aurais plus de monde. Je serais tellement poche d'ailleurs. C'est pas le genre de jeu que j'aime. De toute façon, en ce moment, je joue ce jeu-là pour le tester aussi. Je le teste pour faire plutôt Balado FG, qui va changer un autre nom que je ne dirai pas. Bon, ça c'est fait. Où est cet autre fort? Il y a pas les marques. Ok, là je suis là. Je peux continuer un petit peu plus loin. Je pense que ça donne. J'étais en mode découverte, j'étais en mode exploration, donc c'est un peu le même.
Come on.
Je trouve ça mène, ça. Donc plein d'interruptions ce soir. Il y a eu une petite mise à jour, puis je me demande si c'était une bonne mise à jour. Sauvegarde sur la chaîne. Ah, merci. Merci beaucoup, Tarzan. Ok, ça continue par là. Ça ne dit pas que quoi que ce soit. On va voir. Il y a quelque chose dans le coin. Là, là-bas, il y a l'air d'une fortification. Qu'est-ce qui est par là-bas? Ça, je l'ai déjà fait. Je pense que j'ai plus de chance par là-bas. La fortification. Là, pour t'aider. Des banderoles bleues. Donc ce sont des Athéniens. On va aller voir plus loin de bord. Les Athéniens.
Ella.
Oh, elle l'appelle comme Phobos. Ça s'appelle Phobos. C'est spécial. J'adore l'accent. Ça doit être un accent en anglais. En français, il n'y a pas d'accent. C'est un peu tard. Là-bas, peut-être. Vraiment? C'est bête. C'est bête. Empoisonné. Et voilà. Bon, ouais, rendu mon cheval. Ah, il est là-bas. Il n'a pas été trop loin. C'est rare. très bon instinct de survie, ce cheval.
Let's go.
Pardon. Voyons voir, voyons voir. Où est-ce que ça va? Peut-être ici. Les banderoles rouges, voilà, ici.
Ella. Let's go.
Let's go. Ok. Voyons voir. Ah, il y a un feu ici. Ça tue. Ça va pas les marques, ça. Ça va pas les marques, ça. Une brute. Y a-t-il des brutes ici? C'est pas tant que ça, on dirait. Ça a l'air sombre là-dedans.
LF6. What great mysteries do you hide from us?
On doit taper l'étage donc. 19? Wow, oh, quel niveau? 19 et je suis 17. Oh, tabac. Ouais, c'est peut-être pas vrai, c'est que ça. Je sais pas si je vais survivre pour avoir ce saut. Survivre. Direct, non. Faut que je bâtisse un petit peu mes personnages, je dirais. Ils sont tous 19. Je suis 17. D'habitude, un niveau, c'est pas pire, mais là, 2 niveaux, ça peut être très, très difficile. Je vais pas y atteindre. Il y a d'être là à l'étage. Non, pas d'entrée là. Ah, comment? Wow. Les côtés, l'avant là. Bon, faut que je fasse du secondaire. Parce que là, je vais en sortir pas, sinon je vais me faire tuer assez rapidement. J'ai vu qu'il y avait des objectifs. Là-bas. Toutes les femmes.
Βότνια, ο σύζυγος ημών πέθανε και εμείς χρεολογήσουμε μια Παλαιόνιμε και πολυόνιμε, φωνία και τυροκτώνε, φυλαγορώνε και ελευθερία, δρυμονίτης και πρωτών ελπίδων.
Pas dans le feu. Pas seule faiblesse. J'avais dit quelques brigands, ce qui ne génère pas, mais ça attend. 950. Non. Non, c'est sur la mer. Prime sur le mercenaire. C'est trouvé vite et lancer braqué, après c'est sur le 155 mètres, c'est assez loin quand même. On va aller faire ça. Pas ici. Chasseuse de trésors. What? Elle est où, la chasseuse de trésors? Non mais... Ah, c'est dramatique directement. On va y aller tout de suite avec ça. Je comprends pas, ça me l'indique dans Attic.
Let's go!
Vamos.
Off we go now. Pas mal loin ça pareil. Pas du tout proche. Ok, de côté du fort de... Je me souviens de ce fort.
I saw the note you posted. What's the matter?
Ancient ruins hold many secrets, Misthios. More than rocks and rubble.
You have an interest in the past?
Ha! I have an interest in riches. I know where to find the most incredible bounty. But bandits are usually swarming the ruins as well.
So you want me to gut every single bandit?
Yes, Misthios. Each of them must die.
I'll help you.
I owe you, mercenary.
You can leave everything to me.
Qui se trouve... Ah, là-bas, d'accord. J'ai laissé mon cheval de la veille.
Let's go.
Je les ai pas déjà tués, eux autres? Ils sont pas mal, me semble.
Better stay hidden.
Interesting. Is someone there?
Une minute. Je pensais qu'elles étaient tournées de l'autre bord.
Maybe just a shadow.
Soleil. C'est pas déjà frappé, ça.
How about we head into township? There's bound to be some young blood looking for a purpose.
Huh.
If they can use a weapon, and they don't mind getting their hands dirty, I'm sure we can find some use for them.
Now that's thinking.
Damn it. C'est dépassé.
What was that? strange. I don't recognize these arrows.
Now, my fee.
C'est toi le tueur.
Tout? Autre chose? Quel autre? Ah.
Move!
You're back. Have you killed them?
I took care of them. Every last one.
You do good work, friend. Here, this is for you.
All in a day's work.
Trop simple ça là. Désolé les oreilles. C'est bon. Donc, à cette heure. T'inquiète là. Ah, regarde, ça me traque, mais. Mon cheval était là. Ou pas. Mon cheval a disparu. Man, c'est un cheval Houdini cette affaire.
Come on.
Bon, quel autre fait? Grotesque. C'est de grotte. C'est des cordes dans le coin. J'aimerais bien ça, là. 25, 26. Bon, je peux aller voir le client. Nouvelle vidéo. Je vais faire pour un vlog exactement. Ça censé 2 jours. Et ça parle de place en ce moment. Oh, oui, c'est que je suis là. Ok. Là, le temps va. Je vais me changer en ce moment. C'est haut. Raccourci. Donc t'as fait une nouvelle vidéo? C'est une vidéo de quoi? C'est... Je vais juste le musique de même avant que... Parce que là, il est quelle heure? 22h42. J'irai pas regarder avant la...
That's close enough! Not another step!
They'll keep a sharp watch here.
Là, on sent un petit peu... Je m'approche, puis...
I mean it! Cut that out!
Cut that out. Il aime pas ça que je me rapproche, c'est bizarre. Elle est comme collée dans le vide. C'est pas dans un quartier très favorisé. Pardon. Oui, bye bye, hein. Tarzan, merci. Merci d'avoir été là. Je vais aller regarder ta vidéo, bien sûr. Encore un changement d'habitude. C'est pas long, il y a qu'une conversation. C'est bizarre, ça.
You've returned. Did you bring the proof I asked for?
I think this might interest you. I took it from the commander after I killed him. You know what it's about?
What do you mean?
Your reaction betrayed you.
Yes. The man mentioned in this note was on important business for Athens.
Why was the messenger trying to get to Mytilene?
He was to help distribute supplies to the people there, to help them against their oppressors.
Who is this man to you? You look concerned.
He was only an aide. It was his mission that was important.
I hope this proves I can be trusted to get the job done.
Proved you're competent, yes. Trusted. You did read the note.
I had to make sure it was proof of what I did. It could have been anything.
A good point. And because of this, I have another task for you. I need you to find my messenger, Yerimos.
This was the messenger from the note.
Yes, it's imperative Yerimos is freed and reaches the ship. I've read it for him.
Where's the ship I need to take him to?
For now, it's safer you don't know. Once you find him, he will tell you.
Tell me about this messenger of yours.
He's of no significance, but his mission is. Find him so he can complete it.
D'accord, c'est quoi la mission?
What mission is your messenger on?
The fewer people who know, the better. But understand, it is vital to the future of Athens.
Let's go.
Where should I look for Yerimos?
If the Spartans have him, he'll be in the old quarry. I have it on good authority they're holding all their prisoners there.
Je l'ai peut-être déjà libéré.
Don't worry. I'll get this Yerimos of yours to the ship.
J'ai déjà terminé. Encore, je l'ai pas emmené au bateau. Je voulais vraiment sembler authentique. D'accord. On va vérifier si on a inventaire. Oh my. C'est big ça. D'accord, c'est pas. C'est quoi qui plus? Encore chance. Après, il y a autre
chose aussi. Une super grosse hache. T'es bien raffiné. Je me demande à quoi ça sert. Je cherche à savoir les revues agricoles à certains indices. Qu'il est au temple des Phaistos. Mais si, de là tu pars vers le sud, tu me trouveras soit de telles d'offrandes, telles entre deux colonnes. Ok. Phaistos, c'est où ça? J'en ai deux. Pareil. Tu vu la grosse affaire, toi? Griller, sont pareils tous les deux. Non. Plus de dégâts critiques avec ça. Encore badass cette affaire. Pardon. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a de mieux entre les deux là? Je dirais ça, c'est mieux, je pense. Je ne peux pas l'utiliser, il était pas encore assez. Bon, c'est encore mieux ça. Bon, ça c'est beau, c'est beau, c'est beau. Puis il a été juste haut. C'est encore la carrière, hein? C'est bizarre.
Τι είστε αυτοί οι όφησες?
Non, ça me trompe pas vraiment. Je pensais avoir mis l'autre casque. Bon. Comment sortir d'ici? Il y avait... Je suis pas loin des limites. Je m'en vais par là-bas. J'ai bousculé un enfant. Désolé, désolé. Non, je vais pas sortir d'ici. Je vais pas sortir d'ici. Bon, ouais, la carrière, elle est où? Devant moi, je pense. À ma droite. On va voir toutes les soldats qu'il y avait.
Hop, hop! Come on!
The messenger. He's being held in that prison camp.
Plutôt, il m'attend en haut. Ah, c'est pris. Quoi donc? Tu attends. Voilà, à mort. Il est mort. C'est faire ça. Tu sais que je les ai tous tués, les autres. On est du personnel, on dirait. On va voir lui.
Good to see another young mistress.
Hein? Good to see another mistress. C'était comme le salut de... des mercenaires. J'ai le goût d'attendre un peu.
Be extra careful in this area.
Tu sais, je les ai déjà tous tués, les autres. C'est pas vrai.
That seems strange.
Ah, peut-être juste une ombre.
Could have sworn I saw something. En pleine lumière. Je suis pas suspect du tout. Quoi? Mais c'est parce que...
fasse mes traces.
Ah ouais?
Ils savent pas où est-ce que je suis. Il voit le corps de l'autre en premier, c'est comme drôle. C'est plus comment drôle. Peux-tu voir les corps? Est-ce qu'il va de même? Pas mort? Ah, il est tombé dans l'eau. Ah. Pas mort, puis...
Don't worry, I'm almost done with you. It's easy.
Je vais le pousser en bas. Tu peux pas? Comme deux fois je vais te bosser. Désolé, je suis grippé. Ça passe par là-bas. personnage secondaire, ça n'a pas marché.
Looks like I was too late for Yerimus. Huh. Seems Cleon's messenger wasn't the only one captured. Maybe I can help them too.
Over here. Help me, please.
Get me out of this! Πού δύναμε πιστεύει τούτο! Ω, Θεοί, διατίανε! I'm eternally thankful, Misthios!
Thank you. My legs. You'll have to carry me.
Je vais aller le déposer, puis il va se lever comme si de rien n'était. J'ai pris dans une planche, on dirait. Pour la vie. Je suis hors de portée, là.
Thank you. I need to get to my ship. I'll reward you well.
Qui es-tu?
Tell me who you are.
Captain Onomaklis. I'm on an urgent mission. I need to get out of here.
You have a ship?
Yes. I came inland to meet an associate. You might have seen him. He enjoyed Spartan hospitality at the end of a rope.
Yerimos? I was sent to rescue him.
We can still complete the mission if you help me.
Spartan patrols could find us at any moment.
Agreed. We need to get to my ship.
I'll get you to your ship. Just point me in the right direction.
It's on the coast. Just south of Marathon Beach.
What's so important about this ship?
It's not the ship, but its cargo. It must reach its destination.
Then what's the cargo?
I'm not ungrateful for your help, but it's better you don't know.
Why is that?
Just believe me. What we do is for the security and future of Athens. This mission must succeed.
My payment relies on it, so trust me, it will.
C'est plus facile à que je fasse.
Seems your crew met the same fate as you.
I don't blame Yeremus for talking.
Spartans lack the most basic empathy.
Stay here. I'll kill the Spartans, destroy their ships, and free your crew.
Très rassurant. L'histoire de la ship. Dynamite, un lion. Ça tue vite. Le lion, je pense que c'est une lance. J'ai vu le lion se propager vite. Du prix, il va mourir là. Il va se faire tuer. Est-ce que je vais recommencer puis reporter là?
Seems your crew met the same fate as you.
I don't blame Germans for something. Spartans lack the most basic empathy.
Stay here. I'll kill the Spartans, destroy their ships, and free your crew.
Where's that goddamn lion? Voilà où est-ce qu'il était le lion. Douze carreaux? Ah, comment? 12 flèches. On va en faire d'autres. 18. Ah, je suis rendu 18. J'ai-tu affecté ça? Ben non. Pourquoi j'ai affecté? C'est quoi ça? C'est quoi ça? va sauver avant de se faire buter parce qu'ils sont quand même pas mal. Niveau 18 là, mais. Niveau là. Il entend, maudit, c'est pas le chasseur. Ça me tente pas d'aller chasser le main.
You know, all the boys are talking about the command system.
Tantôt. Quand je te rentre. Non! Il va mourir! Oups! Et là, il m'a fait. Pas comme ça. C'est facile. Oh, yeah.
That doesn't look right.
Il vient pas. Il est pas. Si je vise bas, sont-ils capables de dire? Peut-être. Tout le monde est là. Nice. Pas ce que je veux. Bon, stop.
I can see you, you know.
Quelqu'un d'autre? Il n'y a pas d'autre, il n'y a personne d'autre. Peut-être la ramener ici. Pardon. Je vais aller chercher. Au pote là-haut. Ah non. Ok, pas moi. Je suis le lion avec... Allez, va quitter toi. Il est loin ce bateau. Tu vois avec ça. C'est ok. C'est ça la joke, c'est comme faut que tu prennes ton bateau, puis après ça tu le coules. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Je suis en pleine conversation, je sais pas qu'est-ce qui se passe. Come on.
Nice to see you, Commander. Try another volley!
We've got a fight coming! Speed up! Archers, get ready!
We are pulling up to that salvage!
Archers, forward! Barrage!
Then set fire at us! We can't go any faster! Watch it! We've got fire on board!
Rowers! Go!
Enemy's ready to fire at us!
Come on! We board the bastard!
La dalle devant dans un trou. Non, c'est quand même mieux, là.
You don't say. I was expecting a better fight.
Better fight? Come on.
You've done Athens a great service. On my return, I will make sure to acknowledge it.
Well, you did mention payment.
More than that. You will have earned the favor of some powerful people when they hear of what you've done.
I hear it's useful to have powerful friends.
The way the world is now, you need them more than ever.
What do you mean?
I've said enough, and my ship awaits. Thank you again, Misthios. I hope we'll meet again.
Oops. On va pas se faire accoster par les Sparks là-bas? Sûrement.
Ξένος, τι ήστα όταν η μύτη μου γυρίζει. Χίος περσέ, μία-μία πίπτουσα αναμένουσα τον νέκη.
Ah, ma réponse, c'est sûr, est à Attique. À la cité. Vraiment, j'ai encore une prime sur moi. Je ne sais pas pourquoi. J'en ai un avec tous. Donc. Gorgophone larmeuse. Vraiment, il faut que je te surveille, toi. Pardon. Ah. Je veux savoir où est-ce qu'il est en ce moment. Pas loin en tout cas. On va s'apporter ici. Ah, bien le temps. C'est le temps. Ça s'en vient. Juste pour mourir là, ça serait plate un peu.
Ανυπόφορον εστίν ώρα. Επικαλούμε σε μάκα πολιών περιέγονται και την Ελλάδα. Ότε κρύπτει κανείς. Είναι επιτυπώ. Δεν προνέξω. Αληθώς του το συνέφερα. Ατοότατο συνειδητούτο. Διατίευε. Πού και δυστυχώς στο τέλος κόψεστε εξή. Παρούμε του ελέους, σωτήραν κοινά αναμένω. Τι πράτη, Κυρίδίου είμαι. Θεόν ύφτερη
I won't give up until I see you dead! Death is coming, Dios.
Maintenant, il y en a un autre. Il y en a un très vite aussi. Lequel, cette fois-ci? Je vais augmenter des chums, je pense. Qui d'autre est dans le métro ce temps? C'est quoi ça? Pourquoi il y en a? Ok, lui, c'est une arrière.
Bon. Άνθρωπος της τρώσετε.
Où je vais ce score là? C'est une preuve que tu viens pas me chercher les communautés. C'est mon petit rose. Donnez ça. Quoi que là? T'es sous-sous? Ok.
Σε παίρνει την ουρά του κοινός και...
You took far longer than I expected.
There were complications.
In what way?
Your messenger was dead by the time I arrived, but I was still able to free the captain, and the ship sailed. So, I still did the job.
Ah, poor Yerimos. But I should be thankful for your initiative.
You don't seem very concerned about poor Yerimos.
Every struggle has its sacrifice. Yerimos played his part well.
What's in Mytilene that's so important?
People. We need as many allies as we can gather.
Okay.
This was more than I bargained for.
You'll be amply compensated. You have done me and the people a huge service. One day you will see your part in this great work.
Casque d'homme politique. Ouais. On va voir. sont en train de se bégoter. Ouais. Petit couple. C'est drôle, pareil. Mais c'est tellement fake, là. Bon, ok. Expression. Attends, j'ai autre chose à faire. Bon. Prison. Ouais. Bon, je vais aller affronter lui ici. On va tuer le vendeur de serpent.
Αληθώς τούτο συνέβη.
Best stay out of sight.
Je n'ai plus. Désolé, ça me dérange particulièrement. Bon. Modèle de thème. Quoi, modèle de thème? Je sais pas. On essaie de partout ce jeu. En plus.
Clear apart!
Je reconnais cet endroit.
I should be careful. High security here.
Une fois, je fais juste me promener, puis je passe à côté d'eux. Et ils m'attaquent. J'ai tué tous les deux. Puis comme, ah, pourquoi non? Je sais pas.
You should get out of here. Hey, I see you. Aaron, Aaron! Τρέχου!
Dans l'eau, toi. Je pense que oui, il a vomi dans l'eau. Ça me tente pas de recommencer, fait qu'on va sauver ici. Il est quand même fort. C'est comme mettre cette serpent devant lui.
I'll end you, Misthios. You'll feel the sting of my venom. You can't stop me.
Friends
Je suis capable de complicer dessus tellement que ça fait le poison. Ça va quand même. Faut qu'on réagisse avec les autres. Qui est là? Bon, ça va être là.
Looks like your situation's improved since we last met.
The danger has passed for now. But while those monsters are out there, no one is safe.
A group of fishermen tied you up. They were being used by a snake dealer, working for enemies of Athens.
What did you do with them?
I showed them the error of their ways and sent them on their way. They won't be bothering you again.
I'm glad no blood was shed. But how do you know they won't return?
I made it very clear that doing anything stupid would make me angry.
Well, that must have been a terrifying experience for them. Thank you for your help, Misthios. I'll be sure to mention this to Pericles.
That's everything Pericles wanted.
Thank you for your
Time to return to him and find out what these Athenians know about my mother.
Ouais, les portes, je les utilise pas. Est-ce que j'aurais pu rentrer dans le box? Ah non. Il y a une porte ouverte. On pareil. Allez, bon ça. C'est ça. C'est long. Ils ont changé quelque chose, c'est temps de chercher.
Need something? My brother takes credit for all my writing. He makes me send it to him. Everyone praises him for my work.
Siblings can be difficult.
I could send him something bad to read. Then everyone would laugh at him. But is that enough? I can't take this, Misthios. He's been doing this for years. I won't let it continue.
So you need me to deliver it?
You got it. The job will be finished once it arrives.
C'est pas trop long, ça. Un mercenaire pour une livraison.
I'll take care of it.
They'll tell tales of this mercenary.
We're done here.
Un environnement très chargé.
Writer told me you'd be expecting this.
Ah, just what I needed. Take this as payment.
Ça, on dirait. Puis pas rien de plus. Quand est-ce que je vais voir les méfaits que j'ai causés? Bon, si j'en viens plus tard que ce qui va se passer. Ouais. Je marche jamais en ligne. Hein? Pas beau, hein? We'll be watching, mistress. Même pas, hein?
Cassandra, it's you!
Phoebe!
You said you weren't coming back to Kefalonia, so I decided to leave too.
I said I wouldn't be coming back. But I don't remember saying you should leave.
Well, here I am.
I can't believe you're here.
Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens. It's so much different from Kefalonia.
But what are you doing here?
I'm here to get you ready. I have to make sure you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes.
So you somehow work here? For Pericles?
No, for Aspasia.
How is it you're working for Aspasia?
Well, I did get into a little bit of trouble after I got to Athens. I may have been a leader of a small group of orphans that tried to cheat Aspasia. We didn't know it was her, though.
And you convinced her to hire you?
No, she asked me on her own.
That was lucky. I don't understand why I have to change.
It's just what you do here. I felt weird at first, but you forget about it pretty fast.
And my weapons?
Don't worry, I'll take care of them. You don't want to scare people in there.
Well, I think I'm ready to go in.
You can't! Not like that, anyway. The Athenians like it best when you try to fit in. But don't worry, I have just the outfit for you.
I'll get changed. Promise you'll take care of my things?
Yep. Leave your weapons in the corner, and I'll come back when you're done.
Moi sans arme.
I feel uncomfortable in this.
Now you look like everyone else.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It is. If you want them to take you seriously, this is the easiest way. Trust me.
Is that everything?
You're all ready to go in. Don't worry. You've done scarier things than this.
I'm struggling to think of any right now. Are you sure I can't keep just one weapon with me?
No weapons. Now hurry and go in. Oh, and don't leave without saying bye.
Ça ridicule.
Here, Cassandra. The mighty mercenary and traveler has finally made her grand entrance. Only slightly late, too.
Herodotus! Athenians have no problem letting me know when I'm not welcome. It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Don't let the company here tonight intimidate you.
I won't.
Pericles is no king. He needs these guests to love him so that the people love him. And they, in turn, need Pericles. You're no different from any of them.
Do you really think these people will help me?
They will if you get them to trust you. And you've wisely dressed for the occasion. Appearing trustworthy is the most important part of being trusted, after all. Now then, come, let me introduce you to everyone. They may not look it, but this group holds the way to the future on the tip of their opinionated clouds. Ah, Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most celebrated playwrights to date. No one can throw stones as far as they can. They appear to be locked in some kind of intellectual struggle, as is their way.
He's a writer of comedies, of all things. Comedies, Euripides.
It looks more like a lover's quarrel to me.
Hermippos has also written his fair share of comedies. You should drink more. Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras, is a sophist worthy of as much praise as the great Socrates himself.
Inviting Socrates seems like a good way to ruin everyone's night. I'm surprised they would let him in the door.
Oh, don't let Socrates get under your skin. At least he wore shoes for the occasion. And the poor thing gesticulating like an ape is Thrasymachos. If you listen closely, you'll notice he and Socrates are actually arguing the same points. But the wind from his wild gestures deafens him to critique.
That isn't at all what I mean.
Where is Pericles?
Oh, he never attends his own parties. Which reminds me, there's something I need to get his help with.
Vile Socrates, always appearing where I least expect him. Warrior, protect me from his amorous gaze. Oh, Alcibiades, this is not a time for jealousy, but for love.
Who's the drunk?
Let's not use Alcibiades as an example. Be good and don't drink too much. So, tell me, what does a Misthios like you think of a party like this?
This is going to be a long night. Parties should be about vomiting up blood, not vomiting up poetry. These people are so clean.
If these guests aren't to your own unique tastes, then just focus on why you came here in the first place.
Thank you, Herodotus.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Pericles is here somewhere, and I need to prepare him. If he's alone, I'll tell him what your brother said.
Agreed. Pericles needs to know. I'll stay here and look for clues.
I hope they know something about your mother.
Me too.
Of course, I only use the terms war or God or civility in the context of what can be understood. So I can observe soldiers fighting, but does that bring me any closer to understanding?
I haven't seen you around before, citizen. Perhaps you'd like to spare me conversing with this man of nonsense?
D'accord, discutons.
Sure, we can talk. What about?
Before Protagoras changed the subject, we were talking about the next great leader of Athens, Cleon.
Ouais, ça va de entendre.
I saw Cleon speaking at the Pnyx. He's a real man of the people.
So, you have a taste for politics. That's certainly better than most of the elitist blowhards in this house.
I take it you and Pericles aren't friends.
Hardly. Ethnippos led the Tsars to have Aspasia ostracized and to see Pericles stripped of power. Not that it worked.
Yet, Pericles is the past. He's more worried about losing a few precious statues than he is fighting and winning the war. Cleon will rule this city and return it to greatness. Mark my words.
If you're an ally of Cleon, why would Pericles invite you?
You're not from Athens, outsider. Here, we keep our enemies closest of all.
I'm looking for clues to help me find a woman. She was Spartan.
Looking and finding are quite different things, wouldn't you say? I could observe a priest offering sacrifice to the gods, but does that mean, in so doing, that I have myself found God? Or...
Oh, forget it. Why isn't Aspasia here?
Can you be certain she isn't? To observe her presence is still no guarantee that she is here.
In my opinion, it's just like her to cower in the shadows while we stand out here in the light.
This has been useless. Here.
Κάραν μου απολέσω.
Ποιος ο υπέτειος?
Αδύνατον εστί.
Όχλησιν μη παρέχεις.
And so it isn't the rich and powerful, but the gods who are the source of justice?
What? No! Have you been listening to nothing I say? Yes, you come and talk to this infuriating airbladder. I've had my fill.
Perhaps later. First, explain to me your point again.
Is it more fun here?
Τούτο προσήκημη. Σκοπός μου εκβαίνει ένθυλος μεθύμου. Ορκίσω με πολλάκις περίπου.
J'espère.
A new face in Pericles' abode! Ha! That in itself is a remarkable thing. You must have seen me doing my impression of Cleon. I call it the Orange Ape. Tell me, what does it think?
Did you just call me it? Watch your mouth, Athenian.
It speaks, and so feisty too. Sometimes I wonder if I'm doomed to be the only young and beautiful thing here. So, what do they call you?
Cassandra.
I wouldn't peg you as a Cassandra, but never mind. I'm Aristophanes, and this man is Euripides. Oh, go on. Introduce yourself.
I'm Euripides.
For a playwright, you're not much for words.
Good men lead quiet lives, as old Euripides likes to say. Don't you, Euripides? Now, if you'll excuse us, I was just about to dazzle this old dog with my impression of Pericles. I call it the wooden board.
The man is your host.
Under every stone hides a politician, I always say. And Pericles is no different.
Okay.
Ah, the Mystios from the ostracism. Let's talk later.
Il est plus là? Ah, il a rescaté. Grèce?
I suppose you've come in here to mock me for my fight with Euripides.
I've seen lots of fights. That wasn't one.
I really made a fool of myself this time, didn't I? I'm Sophocles, though I'm sure you knew that. And you are?
I am looking for information that'll help me find someone. A Spartan woman.
A Spartan woman in Athens. Sounds intriguing. Though, if you expect me to notice someone other than myself, you expect too much. You could talk to Euripides. He's the second most worldly man here. That pediculous, xanthodontus exophthalmic Morosov. But he doesn't talk without a drink.
I have no idea what that meant.
No, you don't.
So we get him drunk and he talks. He sounds more Argive than Athenian.
Impressive, foreigner. Euripides is from Argos.
All right. If nothing else, this party could use the help.
You'll need to pick the right wine for this task. The kitchen should have what you need. Let me know when Euripides is done in, and I'll slip away unseen.
How do you know Pericles?
I believe you mean to ask me, how does Pericles know you? I'm the greatest dramatist in the land, mentor to Euripides, lover of Asclepios, father of theater, and so on, and so on.
I'm sure it's a real honor to have you hiding in his kitchen. You're awfully worked up over Euripides. You sure you're just friends?
I'm never just anything, foreigner. Though I confess, Euripides and I hold a bond deeper than brotherhood. Why he slams it with a banal young plaything, Aristophanes, I will never know.
I'll get the wine.
Wonderful. Now, if you want some friendly advice, Aristophanes cannot stand sweet wine. I've seen what it can do to him. Absolutely, horrifyingly delightful.
It wouldn't be a party without someone losing their stomach. I'll let you know if your plan worked.
Save for that arrogant playwright. I don't see many distinguished guests in here. Can I help you with something?
I'm here for your sweet wine.
Yes, take it. But get out of my kitchen. I'm very busy, you know.
Τύχην αγαθήν λακτήσει.
Ούκα αισθηνώσει σου χαιρετίζει. Ωρά απαντάς και έφνησε παίρνει την ώρα και συνάπτεις φυκτώσεις στα κάτω του επιστόλου του κοινός.
Ευίων ανεκδίδατος. Έβινον αλλά το κάλιον ήρθε εκ τόπου σκοτεινού, τεθερμού.
Κατά το πρόσφατο σακέλωμα ή μία δραψίνα να πέφτει.
Ήκουσα ότι ίονται στη προστλεβικάρια μεταξύ αυτοκεφάλου και πυθεών.
Someone's being hurt. Open this door or I'll kick it in!
Don't mind her. She likes to watch.
What?
Look at you. Such authority. Such aggression. I can see why Pericles has taken such an interest in you. Did you come to join us?
It sounded like someone was in pain.
Well, it can sometimes be hard to distinguish between sounds of pleasure and pain. Had I known you were going to knock, I would have left my door wide open for you.
I thought this party was tame even by Athenian standards. Until now.
Let them have their meeting of the minds. I'm more interested in meeting other parts.
Ali, we're out of oil again.
Ali?
You know they like you when they give you a pet name. There's more olive oil in the kitchen, but Aspasia keeps complaining about me walking unencumbered through her symposiums.
You mean naked?
It sounds so good when you say it.
I come bearing gifts.
We're saved! Today, these women grieved for their sons, and these men worked the wall. But tonight, we forget all of that. Let's have some fun! What do you say? Care to join us?
Ouais, relâche.
Time for some fun. You'll have to help me strip off these uncomfortable Athenian robes.
Ça paraît un peu croche, hein?
If you like, we can feed them to the goat.
Les traits d'Aphrodite.
There's another goat.
Ok. Il y aura plus de party, là, fait ça. It was, fun.
Now, it's time for you to help me, Ali. I'm looking for someone.
All business right until the end. I like that.
Focus. I'm looking for a woman who fled Sparta a long, long time ago.
Fled Sparta? No one flees Sparta. But let's pretend she did. If she were stupid, she'd be dead. If she were smart, she'd do what Aspasia did. She'd earn her independence. The smartest and most resourceful women I've ever met have been in Corinthia.
Theatera? I've heard they play some sort of role in Corinth, but I assumed it was the same as any other city.
Oh, no. These women are unlike any other you'll meet. A force, and the only ones there with any smarts.
Ali! Come back inside!
Ooh, the celebration continues. When you reach Corinth, find Anthusa. No one goes in or out of the city without her knowing. Until we meet again, warrior.
Anthusa in Corinth. It's not much, but it's a start.
D'accord. Des points pour ça. Ah, c'est risqué, bon. J'étais en train de prendre des enseignements. Je pense que tu fais avoir quelqu'un. Attends.
It's come back for more. Care to see my impression of Protagoras? I call it the flapping bladder.
I'm sure she wouldn't.
When I need to relax, I start a fight. For you, though.
Quickly! Bring him some wine so that he might say something clever.
After my argument with Sophocles, I think I'd rather keep my head clear.
Un coco de boisson.
You and Aristophanes could both use a drink. Let's play a game.
A competition?
Ah, wonderful idea. Every Pidis seems quiet, but he never turns down a challenge.
Well, if you brought us some wine, I wouldn't be opposed to showing this young one how we Argives drink.
Let's conjure Dionysos, shall we?
This is pure swill.
Amateur. In my day, this would be considered nectar of the gods. Another round!
Pericles has invited all of you here for some reason.
Either we dine here and praise Pericles, or we dine with Cleon. But Cleon has all the charm of a typical politician. A horrible voice, bad breeding, and vulgar manners.
Ready for more?
Yeah, I can hardly stomach this pig's piss.
I could outdrink both of you with one hand. Let's have some more!
Why don't you just apologize to Sophocles?
It's he who should apologize to you.
Sophocles is a friend, and one good friend is worth an entire family. He just needs time to recover from his outburst.
I'm only here because I'm searching for someone.
And yet it gave us the distinct impression it was here to fill our wine. Let's focus on that first, shall we?
You ready for another?
This wine is terrible.
You, I like you. Who brought you here?
I brought myself. I'm on the trail of a woman who fled Sparta a long time ago.
Fled? Why?
She lost 2 children. She had no choice.
She fled to heal a broken heart. Euripides, write her into a play.
I've heard Spartan mothers go to a sanctuary in Argolis to beg Asclepios for his divine pity. I should know, it's my home.
After what she went through, I'm not sure she'd trust priests.
Oh, then she sought my friend, Hippocrates. He's a physician, best of the best. He still keeps his office in Argos. If she went to him for help, there's no doubt he'd have given it.
I love getting drunk and singing. Come back if you want to sing with me.
I'll think about it. Hippocrates in Argos. Here I come.
How's Euripides? Drunk, I hope.
You can stop hiding in here. Euripides won't notice you coming out. He won't notice anything.
Hiding? Heed this. War has come to Athens. First they take our homes, then they take our heads. I intend to be found with at least my dignity intact. Or what's left of it anyway. If you see Pericles, tell him I said thank you for another colorful evening.
That's okay.
Being so new to Athens and gaining access to this symposium is no small feat. Though you said there are things you wouldn't do, you gained Pericles' trust so quickly.
I've made my choice.
You really intend to use this young destruction to avoid the point being argued?
If you've been arguing this long and you haven't agreed yet, just give up.
We're discussing the nature of rules. To do so then here. I'll ask you the same question I asked Thrasymachos. Would you agree that the act of ruling is an art?
It is an art, as all worthy undertakings are. That is not up for argument.
Yet, medicine is for the betterment of the patient, and not the physician. Carpentry improves the building, not the builder. Then, is the art of ruling not for the betterment of the ruled rather than the ruler?
Don't be absurd!
I've seen enough of the world to know that there are no just rulers. Even Pericles is self-serving.
Is a Spartan general who brings order to his troops, thereby saving his own life, self-serving? I'm not sure that's the case.
Ruling a city and fighting in battle are different things.
By practicing the art of war, doesn't the general guarantee some of his troops a ferry ride to Hades, when a swift retreat would save all their lives?
You just said a general isn't self-serving when he brings order to his troops. Then you said he is self-serving because retreating would save the lives of his men? What are you trying to say?
I never tried to say anything.
But you just said those things.
I said the words, but I didn't say anything at all. I only attempted to gain your view on the matter.
You're wasting your time. Aspasia.
I couldn't help but notice your talent for debate. Well done.
Socrates is an interesting character.
Ah, Phoebe. Pericles has retired to the balcony already, has he? His ability to sneak off and sulk is second to none.
I can go get him, and Cassandra can help. Everyone listens when she talks.
That'll be fine. Run along. Cassandra will be right behind you. Now, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aspasia. I had to go to great lengths to cover up your work in Megaris.
I did what I had to, and I'll do it again. I make no apologies.
We do what we must to survive, and there's no shame in that. It's how you got here, how I got here. The clothes, they fit me fast.
I'd be more comfortable in these clothes if I had a blade in my hand.
You never really get used to them. It seems we have the attention of the entire room without a single eye being fixed on us. If you'd like to talk, do it now, and do it discreetly.
I've been searching for a woman named Mirini, my mother. I think she may be in danger, and my search brought me here.
What clues do you have to her whereabouts?
A physician named Hippocrates may have seen her in Argos.
He's a good man. If you find a woman named Agathi there, do let her know Aspasia sends her regards. What else?
Alcibiades gave me the name of a woman in Corinth.
I'm sure he did. My dear friend, Anthusa, is the only one I know who's enjoyed a life in Corinth through legitimate means. Mostly legitimate, anyway.
That's all I have.
There is another option. In a former life, when I needed something done or someone found, I contacted a friend. An admiral of a sort.
What's his name?
Her name is Xenia. When we last spoke, she was in chaos. A word of caution. When you go to her, be on your guard. Sea life makes a monster out of most people.
Thank you, Aspasia.
When you're done, return here. Together, we will find who you're looking for. Now do me a favor and get Pericles to come down here and greet his guests.
C'est une joke, c'est Xenia. Est-ce qu'il y a un lien avec Xena? The Warrior Princess. Pardon. Attendez-vous. On fait ça. C'est ça. On va arrêter le stream. Je vais aller coucher.
Cassandra!
I didn't send for you. No matter how you've dressed for my party, Phoebe shouldn't have let you in.
Aspasia told me to come find you. She wants you to come down to the party.
She says I don't interact with our guests enough. But these parties aren't for me. Technically, you're a guest. If you join Herodotus and me, that should be enough for her, don't you think?
You really don't want to go downstairs, do you?
When your days are spent speaking in front of crowds, you begin to crave these moments of silence.
Or as silent as I let it be, at least.
J'aime bien ce pendentif. Ça fait penser à les affaires qu'il y avait dans l'origine.
Why send Emetiochos to the fishing district if it's dangerous?
I would never have sent him into danger willingly.
It seems you have many loyal friends.
My people are important to me.
I don't understand why you had Anaxagoras ostracized. Socrates said he was your friend.
I won't risk the lives of those close to me if there's something I can do about it.
So you did this to protect him?
Anaxagoras understood my fears. 10 years may be a long time, but at least he'll be safe.
Phidias was awaiting trial, but you had me get him out of Athens. I figured you, of all people, would want to follow the law.
Phidias is a very dear friend. I didn't want to risk him being found guilty. And of course, there were other threats.
So you knew?
I know he's delusional, but one day when you have a friend you'd do anything for, you'll understand.
Your life is in danger.
Yes, Herodotus was saying. This cult doesn't worry me. I have my life threatened by far worse people every day. My true concern is Athens. I fear for her future.
The Spartans aren't your real concern, Pericles. The cult is coming, and they're bringing their strongest weapon.
Listen to her, Pericles. The Spartans are immediate. A cult's threat is ambiguous.
I'm related to one of the cult members, and I believe him when he says they're coming after you.
Sound counsel to consider. I'll be sure to let my men know, regardless.
Aspasia sent me to see what's taking you so long.
Tell Aspasia I'll be right there. I suppose this is where our conversation ends. Thank you again for helping me. I hope my guests are able to help you in your search.
Time will tell.
Time will tell. Et voilà. Quitter le banquet. Je vais aller récupérer mes armes.
Μονάζεις η συψίβα των όρων, διαβήσεις φιλέο
χαριτωμένων, ούκα στην όση σου χαιρετήσει, φορά άπαντας και έφρυσε παίρνει την ουρά του κοινός και συνάπτεις φυκτώσεις δακτύλους του επί το κόλο του κοινός και ορκίων.
I'll help you however I can during your travels.
You look tired.
Only of conversation. I think that's the most talking I've ever done.
See? You didn't need a weapon after all. Are you leaving?
I've had enough Athenian hospitality to last me a lifetime.
You'll get used to it. It's nice. What are you going to do now?
There is a physician in Argolis that may be able to help me.
You're sick? You've never been sick.
No, I'm fine. I just need to talk to him.
Okay, good. It would be weird if you were sick. Before you go, I heard something from Aspasia about Kefalonia.
What is it?
She said there was some sort of plague. You don't think... My friend, the blood fever.
Don't think like that. Whatever happened on Kefalonia isn't our fault. I'll go myself and find out if this plague even happened, okay?
Okay, thanks. I knew I could count on you.
Épisode 4 fini.
Not going to beg to come along this time?
Nope. I'm happy here. And this isn't Kefalonia. That means you'll be back.
That's very true.
Plus, I really like working for Aspasia. She says she has a mission for me.
I'll see you soon, Phoebe.
Bye, Cassandra!
Voilà. Et c'est tout pour ce soir. Et voilà. Et puis c'est tout pour ce soir. J'espère que vous avez aimé ça. Moi j'aime bien le jeu. Il est minuit 28. Donc, il est temps d'aller se coucher. Je suis fatigué. Je vous rappelle que c'était mon anniversaire. Et je joue à mon anniversaire. C'est assez long pareil. Au lieu de fêter. Boire. Je peux plus faire ça. 39 ans. Bon, donc, bonne soirée. Je vous souhaite de revenir dimanche, je crois, dimanche. Pas demain. Donc, dimanche 21h30, heure de l'Est, sur la chaîne Twitch.tv Ricobin, YouTube Ricobin, ainsi que sur Mixer Ricobin. J'ai les bouchées, je dois me boucher. Je vous dis donc bonne soirée, bonne journée, et à la prochaine. Et surtout jouer. C'était Richard, alias Ricobin. Je vous dis ciao.